Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Slay the Spire. I just skimmed through the videos from the last run, which of course was all one recording session, and I realized there's like regular kind of intrusive noise. It turns out I recorded those episodes with my window open, and I couldn't hear a thing with my headphones on, but it comes through very clearly in the audio that you could hear in the video, so sorry about that. I will try to remember not to do that in future, but you know, no guarantees. I'm like reading this and I don't understand words for some reason. Start each run damaged. Okay, I had to say it out loud and now it makes sense. I was just looking at it like trying to figure out what happens this ascension, and I just couldn't do it because I was trying to talk and think about window sounds. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, looking at these, I'm like hugely in favor of removing 2 cards. Moving too early can be a problem. Like if you just don't get enough damage cards to kill the boss. But I don't know. I feel like especially with Wrath, you can always just get more damage. So I'm going to remove a strike and a defend. And we'll build some kind of cool engine. I don't know. Where to? There are kind of 2 basic routes to go through for double fire, right? Through here or through here. How do those do in terms of elites? You could get these 2 elites by going through this middle path. Whereas if you want to get these 2 fires, you can get these 2 elites. So that's about the same. Shops? Likewise, you can get 1 or 2 going up to 2 going this way and up to 1 going this way, which 2 seems a bit much. Question marks? Like, I don't know. It's actually a tougher than usual pathing decision. I guess, I hate to take a really early shop because you don't have enough money to do anything with it. But I'm kind of thinking that going through here to here looks good. We get a reasonable number of question marks. We get the shop, the 2 fires, the elites. I just don't like how early the shop is. We're not going to be able to do much with it. On the other hand, like, I don't know, remove another defend? Whatever. Who needs cards, right? So this guy has 18 total health, which we should be able to easily get to with, like, Wrath or Eruption Strike. And then we can miracle out a strike to wipe out this guy's curl up buff. And then just like, oh yeah, easy mode. Okay. I don't have anything to do with Artifact right now. The boss doesn't have that much. I like fasting, but I think I just need cards that actually kind of do something. And since we're building a small deck, you could sort of imagine, I don't know, some kind of engine-y thing, or like a combo maybe, where like there's cards you really want to get to. And like Sanctity, you know, draw is important in a deck like that, so I think I'll go for this. It's questionable. Maybe I should have just passed. But block and draw is like, they're both nice. So I could remove a card. I noticed that Battle Hymn is available, which is nice. I haven't seen this one. Heal 3 HP X times? That's a weird way of putting it. I guess they just don't want to introduce multiplication and say heal 3 times X HP. okay, sure. I mean, it's a cool heal. Very flexible in terms of how much you want to do with it. We can't afford it, obviously. I was just interested in this new card I've never seen. Sash Whip. I like applying weakness. I mean, that's a thing we could do. It adds some attack, which is kind of useful, right? Oh, so many good relics that I can't buy right now. Peace Pipe, the ultimate in removing cards from your deck. Yeah, let's just get Sash Whip. I think that's better than removing a card. We kind of need more cards at the moment, not less. Oh, I could also get Battle Him? Is that good? I don't know. It's probably good. Now we have plenty of damage, right? We decided we were going this way? Yes, because the other path involves more shops, which I don't want. Transform a defend. Sure. Follow-up. Okay, why not? More damage. Oh my god, you are in for a world of hurt, buddy. And like we know we're gonna draw... Wait, what? Oh, I misread which card this was. It looks so similar, color and theming wise, to Follow Up that I thought I was playing Follow Up. So I miracled it out, just kind of... Or no, I don't know. I thought I would have one more energy, is the point, because I thought I was getting some back from Sash Whip. I'm still perfectly happy with how I played. I just, like, it had a different outcome than I thought it was going to. We have Bottled Miracle and Attack Potion. I don't want any of this. Going this way for the fires still. Right? Yeah, and then we have the 2 elites at the end. Can I kill this guy? Not close, right? So let's see what we draw with Sanctity. I want to play 2 blocks anyway, and so I might as well get some cards out of it. Again, I thought this was follow-up. I was like thinking about how to maximum, like, is it worth miracling to get 2 attacks? Probably yes, but I don't get that. I get an attack that like weakens. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna attack this guy and save the miracle. I guess the smallest attack I'm going to be playing is the Eruption, so I should play it first on this guy. And then follow up for energy and strike. Actually, I should have miracled the... not that it matters, but I should have miracled the Battle Hymn to guarantee I have an attack next turn, but I think it was already guaranteed. So, these are all kind of okay. I don't like Consecrate that much, but could be fine for the Slime Boss. But like Empty Body is a block that has some useful advantages, right? Right now, we don't have any other ways to get out of Wrath except to enter Vigilance. This would be a more flexible way. And Bowling Bash is fine when you're going up against slimes, probably, right? I'll take Empty Body. I kind of like the empty family of cards. Anyway, I think we will start with Eruption because like that energy upgrade is just so nuts. You very often want to play Eruption when you have it, and getting to play 1 more card that turn is usually insane. Oh! Again, we just got the Explosive Potion. Just in time for this fight. It's amazing. I will absolutely use it here. And then, it doesn't matter who we kill with what. Just kill them all with everything. There you go. Notice how I played a skill there to activate Sanctity? Genius level plays. That was on purpose. See how useful it was? Sanctity, if I had played it, would have drawn me some cards. Yeah, I like Meditate. I mean, is Sands of Time awful? Maybe not. We kind of like have enough. We have some draw, so that we could like kind of afford to have it take up a space in hand, like, and still be able to play all of our energy. Like on the turn, we like you have to retain it the first time you draw it, right? Unless you like. Okay, maybe you could do it by like switching out of Calm that turn, but obviously that's not what it's for. What this card is for like being retained for a little while until it becomes very like cheap. Like a 1 energy or 0 energy deal 20 damage. Even at 2 it's playable, right? But you have to hold on to it for 2 full turns. And the payoff is like mediocre. If you hold on to it for 3 turns, the payoff is pretty good. So in order for this to be good, you want 2 things. You want it to be okay to hang on to it for a while, which like maybe with Battle Hymn it could be, right? We might be able to spend all our energy on smites or something. And then you want to draw it very often, because getting the payoff once is not really worth the investment. But if you can go through your deck quickly, get this card as like a 0 energy, deal 20 damage 3 times in a fight, sounds pretty nuts, right? And we have a small deck, so there's some argument that maybe that could work out for us. I'm not sure, though. It's a big, like, build around, in a way. I suppose, I was about to say, we could meditate on it, but we don't have to meditate yet. We have to choose one of them. No, I think meditate is just, like, a very useful card in a lot of situations. You often have a plan you'd like to do for next turn, and meditate will help you set it up. Even though we have a tiny, tiny deck and, like, stuff in our discard pile is going to show up relatively soon, making it show up right away is pretty cool. Anyway, let's upgrade. Vigilance, probably? No. Sash Whip? Normally I go with Sash Whip because I like applying more weak. But against Slime Boss, I'm not so sure because, like, you keep killing the enemy and any weak they have wears off. But on the other hand, he has a couple big attacks and it would be nice to, like, be able to Sash Whip him the turn before. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll take Sash Whip. I don't think it's a hugely important decision. So why spend a bunch of time on it? What is this? Akabeko. Your first attack each combat deals 9 additional damage. Okay, sure. Here we go. Elite time. Well, I guess we're not going to get to do anything like Eruption this guy, huh? Huh. I mean, we are, but it's like, we're not going to be able to enter... Alright, Eruption does 9, not 8. I think it did 8 a while ago. Before they changed it so that the buff was energy cost or whatever. So you could, like, Eruption this guy and stay in Wrath, and then next turn go crazy on him. You can't do that anymore. So I think that what I will do is pass until we get to an Eruption. And in the meantime, I'll just hang on to column activators if I want them. Like, this is not ideal at the moment, but we're about to draw several attacks. 2. I hope that follow-up is the one I don't draw. Actually, I probably shouldn't bust him this turn, right? I could draw and get 2 of those cards and play them, and a strike. But why don't I just wait till next turn when I can play all 3 of them plus a smite, right? The main reason is I wouldn't have Vigilance anymore. Or Empty Body. That's kind of a big deal. But... like, do I really want to exit Wrath right now? I could, like, Sanctity. I have 5 total energy, right? I could Sanctity as 1, play 4 attacks, but I don't have 4, so I could play only 3. Yeah, so 3 attacks and then like empty body to get back to neutral. But I kind of like being, I don't know, it's kind of playing on the edge, hoping to draw something that can enter calm. But like, it's not that unlikely. I think I'm gonna take the riskier play because it also lets me set up Battle Hymn, which is really quite nice. And we got empty body. That's perfect, or at any rate, perfectly fine. So we eruption. Oh right, this costs no energy. Nice. Wow, what a turn, huh? I could play an attack potion right now, but there's no reason to. Actually, why play empty body? Just stay in wrath form and kill him next turn. I mean, I can't draw enough damage to kill him without the attack potion, but with it, I stand a reasonable chance. And if I don't draw enough attacks, I'm like guaranteed to have a way to get into calm, so there's not much risk here. Oh, also smite. Yeah, you're like mega dead, right? Good Lagavulin fight. More likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. Okay. What is this deck about? What does it want? Nothing much yet. I have Sanctity, which is an argument for like collect. I have, you know, some draw, right? And also Battle Hymn. Another way to spend energy, which I think is making collect better than it might otherwise be. You know, protect is fine. I still don't get foreign influence. But I think collect should be pretty playable. You know, get to a turn when you... If you get it on a turn when you, like, aren't thrilled to attack and have already defended as much as you need to, you're just, like, set for the rest of the combat. I see. This gives you the vigor buff. Got it. Right? Like, right now, we can just play defend... Or actually, empty body. Not that it matters, I guess. It does matter. Gives me 1 extra block. Empty body, sanctity for draw. And then miracle collect or something. Actually, do I want to draw? I don't. I kind of want like all of these cards next turn. I don't want to accidentally draw over my eruption. So... I mean, on the other hand, I could draw Vigilance, which would be really quite nice. I don't know. I'm going to have a bunch of energy from Sanctity. I don't really need the energy or from Collect. I don't need it from Exiting Calm, I think. So, yeah, let's just draw nothing on purpose, which is this order. Okay, not everything I could have dreamed of, but honestly pretty fine. Right? I just play, like, Battle Hymn. Strike, follow-up strike? Like, this is 15 now, but it's only 6 normally. So this is 21... And 8 is 29, which does not split him. Yeah, okay. And then I'll have 1,000,000 damage next turn, and he should just melt away. I don't need Vigilance, because I have plenty of energy as well. Let's get them to, yep, 38. Just double checking, because not pop him. Ugh. Would have liked to draw more attacks. But, you know, whatever. I think I'm still there. With the smite. Yeah. We already have 2 of these cards, and they're fine. Just give me more Sash Whips. I guess we have 2 different paths that include an elite, but this one has 2 question marks, and we buffed question marks recently. Oh well. I mean, I could play all of these, right? I have 16 damage. Sorry, 18. And then 3 12s is 36. So we put the 18 here, killing him, bypassing the curl up. And then do 36 to this guy and win the game? Sounds good. Thank goodness for Akabeko. Without it, I couldn't have killed that guy in one shot, and I would have needed an attack potion to get out of that with no damage. Empty Fist. I mean, sure. I like damage. I like exiting stances. It's not amazing, but it's fine. I may be overdoing it a little bit on the empty cards. But really, I just have the 1 already. Yeah, this is fine. I think just defend, collect is the best we're going to come up with here. Miracle Collect. This turns 1 energy now into like 2 energy several turns from now, which is maybe questionable. But we're not going to need like 5 energy very often, and so it sort of seems okay. Yeah, let's draw and block. Actually, let's gain an attack potion. Well, I'm blocking anyway, so I might as well see what I draw before I decide what to gain from attack potion. Okay, a bunch of Sash Whips. So I can actually weaken one of these guys. I might play a Bottled Miracle this turn as well. I have so much stuff that I want, and I want to play all of it. Yeah, I want this to be the, like, show battlefield button, but it's not. It's skip. It's exactly where Hearthstone, for example, puts the, like, look at the board button. And there's something similar in, like, MTG Arena, but I don't think it looks like this. Anyway, so that's why a few episodes ago I clicked this accidentally. I thought it would show me things instead of reading the text. I mean, Fear No Evil seems best. Entering Calm is not doing a ton for us right now, but like neither is getting an extra smite. Do I have 40 damage in hand? I must, right? With unlimited energy? I should. Oh, also I have Akabeko. So the order doesn't matter in terms of how much damage we apply. But so, okay, I'm going to do 17. What I would really like is to kill one of them without playing either Sash Whip, and then use both Sash Whips on the same guy. So let's see if that's possible. This is 17. This is 6 more is 23. This is 6 more again is 29. And the follow-up is 7 more is 36, so I can't quite. So I will therefore not be able to weaken the one that's attacking me. I just have to choose to kill one of them and then do something to the others. And defend, like. So, given all that, I want to spend 6 more energy this turn, and I only have 2. So I'm playing a Miracle. And I may be using a Bottled Miracle. Oh, I only need to play 5 more energy because this is free? Yeah. And from that point of view, it's probably okay to skip a strike and just play everything else. So let's play the Defend right away. And I'm going to do 17, and 8 is 25. The fact that these numbers are all... I wish I could just like attack and see what the actual numbers will be, subtract 9 from everything, but which one I attack depends on how all the numbers come out, right? I want to make sure I can actually kill this guy with 40 health without doing anything like particularly awkward. And then given that, I want to arrange to waste as little damage as possible on him, right? So Fear No Evil, and then I believe we need a Sash Whip, so 17 and 8 is 25. We follow up for 7 more is 32. And then this is 10, which is 42. I don't remember what I just calculated, but it seems okay. It seems that the conclusion is that I can hit this guy a lot if I want. So we have 8 and 7 is 15, and 10 more. How about 8 and 6 instead? Then I don't waste any. 8 and 6 is 14, and 10 more. That means I have the follow-up available to hit this guy with. I have to use both Sash Whips on the guy I'm killing, which kind of stinks. But it's just the truth. 7 and 10. No. 6 and 10. I get to use the Sash Whip. Oh, right. Yes. So 7 here, 6 and 10 here. Follow up first so I don't accidentally run out of energy. And actually, how much damage are we drawing next turn? Not that much. So I think I will not try to kill anyone next turn, but kill them a turn from now. Which means I should focus on this guy, not this one. Okay. So 9 and 12 is 31. 21. Yeah, that extra... If I'd moved the strike here, it wouldn't have been enough. So, anyway. We have several ways out of Wrath, so it's perfectly fine to get into it now. I guess I'm okay not taking Battle Hymn, since it means... Oh, no, I have enough miracles. I'll just play everything. This way I get full block, and next turn I'm in Calm again. Well, this deals exactly 12, so that seems good. Funny thing is, I was thinking of doing like Empty Fist to gain energy, and then Fear No Evil to get back into Calm. But if I'm doing that, I have to fear no evil this guy. Which means I don't distribute my damage as perfectly, but I think it's still worth it because it means I get to play more attacks and still be calm next turn. So we like we strike and then fear no evil. Empty fist here, then strike and fear no evil here. Wrap up with a smite, and might as well defend. This should do it, right? All right, not too bad. 5 damage. And that was all on turn 2, I think. When you play 10 attacks, gain energy. Okay. Next attack you play costs 0. I mean, I don't really have any big attacks, so that's not that amazing. They buffed Wallop quite a bit by taking its energy cost down by 1 and making it uncommon instead of rare, but it's still not great. It's just like dash, but not that great. It can do a lot if you're in Wrath state, of course. Like Wrath Wallop, but of course you have to get out of Wrath in order to like see the benefit of it. So in that way, it's kind of like every other card. It's better when you're in Wrath, every other attack, right? I don't know. We do have several ways out of Wrath, though. Problem is one of many ways in, and if we're not in Wrath, it's not a very good attack. It kind of works with Akaveko, I guess? I don't know. I'll give Wallop a try. Well, I was hoping for treasure, but a shop is nice. When you play a card that retains... So that includes miracles, by the way. But for us, it's just miracles and smites. It's a lot of energy for a mediocre benefit. Crushed joints, I'm always happy to have. Oh, Tranquility has art now. That's nice. What is on his head? Well, her head, I guess. This is a picture of the Watcher. I don't understand what that is, but okay, whatever. We could start drawing smites this way, which is not amazing. Or miracles, also not great. What if I could buy a relic like Vajra, right, and remove a card. Or buy a relic and buy a card. But I feel like I've bloated up a bit. I'd be perfectly happy to just like keep removing strikes, I think. And gaining some strength is good, so sure. Get out of here, strike. Upgrade the other Sash Whip? Maybe. Just a little more block there. Collect turns to X+1. I'm thinking just upgrade Vigilance. Bottled Miracle. Okay. So here's an example. What I was talking about is like... You can, by upgrading Sash Whip, we can weaken him this turn and not take damage next turn. Or take less damage, rather, next turn. Which seems pretty cool, doesn't it? So I believe we play attack into Sash Whip. And then... I like the idea of Miracle Collect. I'm considering whether Bottled Miracle to make the collect even bigger is good. I think it's probably not. Oh, I misremembered. I thought he went for his big attack on the very next turn. Apparently not. Also, mistakes were made. I should have played all that stuff. Well, I couldn't really play the attacks last because of collect kind of had to go last. It's got an X cost. So it would have been nice, right, to have these active instead of not active. But I guess I don't really need the extra energy this turn for anything. I'm kind of inclined to Bottled Miracle anyway, to Miracle into the Vigilance and play this 5 energy. Yeah, alright. So, how much damage is this going to do? 8, and so 17. Definitely not going to pop him. Good. Keep him weak, sure. And now next turn we have a big eruption with several attacks. And that's good. Not as many attacks as I would like, but I'll take it, right? I mean, we have, I guess the Wallop is nice. Am I weak? Seems like I should be doing more damage. Oh, I didn't draw the eruption. What a bummer that is. Anyway, so how much could we hit for? 13, 20, 31, 40. That seems pretty good. 56 is not an ideal split, but it's better than taking 28 damage, right? Like, I could block for 12, but... Well, what if I just didn't pop him this turn? What if I just Wallop, defend, empty body? Or something like that. Or just Wallop, empty body, oh, and then defend? And that gets me enough energy to play another attack via the empty body? Right, I would gain 11 block, and then 7 is 18, and 5 more, 23? Like, meanwhile, the damage I'm doing to him is just 11, leaving him at 85. Next turn, I'll have at least 1 eruption and 2 smites available, plus a ton of energy. No, I guess I just have the 1 miracle left. But it seems pretty good, right? I think that's better than actually popping him now. Now we pop this to gain more energy. And defend empty fist. I think he might actually just be dead. Right? Like, these attacks are gigantic. Yeah. Alright, so that was worth taking 5 damage to make the rest of the fight completely irrelevant. You see a vault, you pick a vault, right? Nirvana, we don't have any scry. Judgment, meh. Vault, great. I mean, ultimate greed mode, right? Our deck's pretty good at the moment. We could handle a couple elites. Gaining energy, of course, is very valuable. But, yeah, greed mode. Why not? Give me the star. And we're going to try to do Act 2 in the same video. I'm playing a little faster than I was last run. Let's try to keep it that way, huh? Wow, 4 fire path down the middle. And you do get to pick up 3 elites on the way if you want. Which is just insane. The question is, do I want a shop? It would be an early shop. And there's not anything I'm that excited to do right now at a shop with the amount of money I have. Like, I could remove a card, which would be fine. I could buy a potion, which would be pretty meh. Maybe buy a good relic, but mostly they cost more than this. Maybe find a really excellent, well-fitting card. That would be nice, but I don't want to gamble on it. I'll just save my money for the Act 3 shops. So I should... Whatever cards I play are the ones I'll have available to meditate on. And I think I do want to meditate. So I'm thinking, like, Wallop is really awful against this guy because he has so much block, so you don't even get, like, the block from it. So I think we just play 2 attacks and meditate on Empty Fist. Now we can erupt. I have 5 energy available. Honestly, I think I'm going to Vigilance Empty Fist to gain even more energy, probably. It's like I have 5 energy. If I spend 2 on Vigilance and 1 on Empty Fist, then I've played these 2 cards for a total of 1 energy, which is like gaining 2 more. So in a way I have 7 energy to play everything in my hand, which has a combined cost of 7 energy. So that's kind of cool. That said, like, I'm going to draw something off Sanctity, so I can't play all of that. But I want to play the Sanctity anyway for block. Even if I play Vigilance, I want the Sanctity, so I might as well see what I'm getting before I decide how to play the rest of the turn, I think. If I play this and then Eruption, I will have 3 energy. Playing Vigilance Empty Fist at the end is kind of hard. Do I really have 5 energy? Am I counting something wrong somehow? Let's play the Sanctity first. Okay. If I play this, I have 3 energy. And then if I, like, immediately play Vigilance Empty Fist on that, I have 2 energy left, with which I can play these. But it's really hard to play these while in Wrath. On the other hand, like, I would have 18 block if I did that. And he's only attacking for 22 if I'm in Wrath mode, right? So it might be playable to stay in Wrath at the end of this turn. I also have Miracle, which I can do something with, but I'm not sure what. Oh, maybe you play the last Defend to block everything after this line? Okay, sure. I need to Miracle for that. Oh, no, hang on. If I'm doing it in this order, I have to play the Empty Fist before the Vigilance because I haven't popped Eruption yet. So Empty Fist gains energy, Vigilance spends it, and then Eruption gets it back again. So this is the order. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize we actually could kill him. Huh. Well, yeah. If I had made sure that Empty Fist was... If I had just played, like... If I'd forgotten the Vigilance completely, played Eruption and then all the attacks, he'd be dead. Because Empty Fist would have been doubled as well. I mean, not the end of the world. I'm taking no damage this turn, and I should draw some attacks. Right? Yeah. But definitely a misplay. You never want to miss lethal, right? Not accidentally. Sometimes you might choose not to take lethal when you have it. That's a different question. I mean, that last turn notwithstanding, we still don't really change stances all that often. So I don't really love Flurry of Blows that much. Another Sanctity seems kind of overkill. But, you know, we have Collect, I guess. 2 ways to enter Calm. So that's like a source of energy. But I don't think I want another Sanctity right now. Even if I weaken him, he's attacking for... What's a quarter of 7? Rounds up to 2. So he's attacking for 10. So I take 5 damage still. Not much I can do about that. I could play a Dex Potion, which might be okay. Yeah, let's take a Dex Potion. Saves a little damage and frees up a potion slot. Miracle out to battle him, I guess, is fine. Vault to take 2 damage, I guess. Oh no! My nunchucks went off! And I couldn't use the energy because I vaulted. The worst. I mean, I don't know. He's almost dead. But since he's not actually dead, I should block. Really hoping to kill him this turn. Having 3 energy is a big bummer. Definitely not killing. Is it definite though? Empty Body gains me 2 energy and spends 1. So I would have a total of 4 energy to play attacks with. 3 13s is 39. And then a Sash Whip for 9 is 1 over lethal. So we Empty Body first. I really, I'm feeling bad about not having 4 energy. I hope this Black Star pays off very quickly. Deceive Reality? Meh. I mean, safety is pretty cool. And this is already better than a defend, which is not saying a lot. But it also adds a card to your hand that's, insane. So, sure, I guess I'll take it. It's looking like Eruption Vault is pretty good, right? Right now this is actually dealing 16 damage. So it's 32. Together with my 19 is 51. I like it. I have to take 2 damage, but that's life. And I just get to do everything to this guy. I don't love exiting Wrath, but I do love getting to attack him, so that's that. 11 plus 7 is 18, which is not going to kill him. On the other hand, it gains all the block I need, so let's do it. And a strike right now doesn't kill him. And I don't have any attacks in my draw pile, so I don't currently have guaranteed lethal. But if I play Battle him, suddenly I do. Because I'm guaranteed to have a smite for 13. Is it 13? 12. Good enough. Why was it 13 before? I don't know. We should consider playing more attacks to activate nunchucks or power them up, but we don't have any more attacks, so now it's 13. I'm confused. Ah, when you look at the card preview, it just shows you the card. Once it's in your hand, it takes the strength into account. Okay, got it. Carve Reality, upgraded smites, meh. Just lucky? I mean, I guess. It's not doing that much right now. I don't have any synergy with it that I can see. I guess Nunchucks and Vajra are both kind of synergy. They're not great. I've got several heavy cards, actually. Wall Up, Vault, Deceive Reality is heavy in a way. Battle Him, Vigilance, right? These are all things that like make it easy to spend energy. So I think I should be okay with taking a 0-cost card. It will often improve a turn. I don't know which order I prefer to take these in. I guess I'll just do that question mark first. Give me a card, please. Wish, huh? What a cool card. But right now we like can almost never play it and don't even really have anything that amazing to play it on. Lesson Learned? Is it too late for Lesson Learned? Not really. I could take it. Indignation. Huh. So it's kind of the inner piece of Wrath. Talk to the Hand, obviously I'm a fan of, but right now we don't really have much synergy for it. Lesson Learned is the most appealing of these options, I think. Well, okay, also Talk to the Hand. But again, like I said, we don't have much going for it. Cut Through Fate is another thing that like lets us play, like kind of gives us draw and lets us spend energy. But right now we have relatively little energy and relatively many ways to spend it, so it's not that appealing. For some reason I haven't seen Empty Mind in like a single run ever, but I know it exists. It's like the empty thing, but it draws 2 cards. Anyway, I think I'll take Lesson Learned. Now don't we wish we'd taken that thing that makes exhaust cards sometimes not exhaust? I don't know, not really. Just start with a Vault. Kill this guy. I guess. Potions? Liquid Bronze is actually okay right now, I think. Just because this guy's such a pain. Sure. Oh, I'm so happy to have upgraded safeties. Yeah, I can't afford to attack this guy right now. Ooh, just lucky, I guess. No thanks. Not against this guy. Now, if I wanted to, I could coin Meditate. It's not coin, it's Miracle. I could Miracle Meditate to get one of these cards back with Calm. And I'm going to have an Eruption coming up almost certainly as well, so that does seem pretty reasonable. What would I want back, though? Maybe Wallop? Since I should be able to get through all his block, Wallop will be, like, gaining a ton of block. And then I just need a way back out of Wrath. It's a little bit aggressive. But it should be okay. Sash Whip also might have been good. Certainly a lot better than what I actually got. This is terrible. Well, I think it's really important to weaken him. Because weakening him, like... Well, is it important? Make them attack it's for 14 instead of 20, so it's like blocking for 6. Better than to defend by a lot. Or a wallop, which is just junk. What if I played Sash Whip follow-up? Don't weaken him, but get through all his block, and then a wallop gets in for 11 block. Then he's only hitting me for 9. Which is like... less than he would hit me for if I did these things. And I apply more damage. So that seems like a better plan. Right, he would have hit me for 11 the other way. So this looks like a great turn to Eruption. I mean, I have 5 energy, right? Just play everything and end with Empty Body. I have more than enough energy. The Frailty sucks. Order was wrong again. I keep forgetting. It's really nice to have... I mean, it doesn't super matter because I can play Empty Fist and then Sash Whip, but... actually, I don't want to play all those cards, do I? Like, if I weaken him from 7, he's down to doing 10 damage. Yeah. Made a mistake ordering. Should have played the defense first. I couldn't. I wanted to play the Empty Body last. So, okay. Maybe it wasn't a mistake. I think I'll just block everything with the safety and then meditate on like Eruption. I should be drawing several attacks, and hopefully I can erupt into like lesson learned. Yeah. So do 10 damage and then learn a lesson. I don't have any sources of decks. I don't get to enter Wrath that often, so I don't think I like Halt that much. And I still like, I don't know, Reach Heaven is good in some decks, but it hasn't felt good in any decks at all for me recently. Just like, I don't have 2 energy to spend on 8 damage, like ever, so forget it. I think actually we should maybe consider resting here. Coming up against an Axe 2 Elite with only 3 energy. Pretty rough. Like, what would I smith if I were going to? Meditate? Sash Whip? Yeah, I'm gonna rest. It's a very wimpy play, but hopefully, like, the Black Star will take over soon and we'll be able to play a bit more aggressively again. Seems like an easy regen potion. I'm quite sure I'll have time for it to all go off. We should play the Wallop first. Because Akabeko. Nice. I'm always happy to take a vault. I have 22 block. They're attacking for 34. So Vigilance exactly blocks. That seems like a good investment. Nunchucks are at 6. I should pay more attention to those. So Vault doesn't kill him. It's kind of a bummer. But a Wrathful Vault would kill him, right? A Wrathful Vault deals 32 damage. Which, if I deal 14 damage to this guy, he's at 32. And that's what an upgraded strike would do. So we could erupt the Slaver, getting us up to 4 energy. And then strike Vault this Slaver. They're all Slavers. Okay, whatever. Killing him, damaging him heavily, and taking 3 damage. Seems like a good deal. Main downside, no way out of Wrath next turn. It's kind of a serious downside. But with a miracle... no, I was trying to convince myself that I could somehow, like, kill everything next turn. I don't think I can. But I can kill this one and just take some hits from the middle guy, I guess. So good. Yeah, we can play both of these attacks and end up with weakness on the middle guy, which is very valuable, I think. Yeah, it's as good as playing like a Deceive Reality or something, like as getting to play one more block. I guess I could consider. Oh, I have nunchucks. Oh, the best. So I can actually play the safety as well now. Wow. I might actually be wrong about my claim that the regen potion would get full value here. That would be great news. We should be able to lesson learned here somehow, right? Like, this is 22. And this is 16. Together that makes 38 exactly. So I don't need to figure out how to work Empty Fist into it. I can just play them. Also, Empty Fist doesn't give me energy anyway. Right. What if I... Okay, it doesn't matter, right? This is 16, which is actually 16. And this is 22, which is actually 22. That's exactly what I want, so I'll take it. So we took like 3 damage here, but healed for 12, totaling a gain of 9. And all it cost was a potion. That's nice. Frozen Egg, great. Gambling Chip, sure. I'll take Crescendo. I don't like having to draw it, but boy, do I like having drawn it. The fact that it retains is really nice. And it's upgraded, of course. I wouldn't take it, I don't think, if it weren't upgraded. Alright, well, turns out I should have smithed instead of resting, huh? Oh well. Upgrade the other Sash Whip. Vault? Wallop? Vault is dumb. We play Vault to block, not to deal damage. It deals damage, and that's nice, but not the main idea. We could upgrade Meditate? I don't know. Collect? Probably not. Yeah, just give me the other Sash Whip. I like weakening enemies. Ugh, 5 Apparition? Is there any reason to take this? Losing 30 max HP. I mean, here's the thing about Apparition. It's kind of cool when you're in Wrath form, right? Like, that's why Vault is so good. Imagine if we had a Vault that only cost 1 energy, and we had 5 of them. Right? I don't know. I don't usually take Apparition. But it sure is tempting here. Obviously, it doesn't do the damage, but it frees you up to play like actual attacks that are way more energy efficient than this. If I could play like Apparition instead of Vault, it really doesn't help with like the late parts of a fight. But so far, those haven't really been a problem, right? Like, remember, in the last run, we basically just never took any damage past mid-Act 2. And so having less max HP was not relevant. I think I'll take it. It's kind of clogging up our draw in a way, right? You know, we get fewer attacks if we draw more Apparitions. But each one you play just, like, buys you a turn of invincibility. So you're kind of always happy to do it, I think. To spend energy and a card slot on it. And look at that, we're at full health. It was like healing. So they just become not exhaust or something? Not ethereal, right, of course. That's what I meant. I don't really plan to upgrade them, but I just wanted to see what happens. So now I really want more ways to enter Wrath. And I really don't care at all about Wallop. Or Emptying Stance. Or suddenly all the cards in my deck suck. Give me Lesson Learned. Hit up those elites. Oh, discard. Oh, and it won't exhaust if I do this. So I can just keep one of them. And I actually kind of want Deceive Reality so that I don't take a wound. No, I just want more damage. Did I discard my Miracle? I did. Not really sure what I was thinking there. Like, it's not the worst decision you could ever make, but... Okay. I guess that happened. So we're playing an Apparition, and we don't have any blocks. That's kind of a bummer. Give me a Bottled Miracle. Well, if only there was some way to get miracles that didn't require potions, huh? So we're playing Apparition. We're erupting. Following that up. And I definitely want Battle Hymn. And I think that I should just, like, I want to play the Strike because dealing damage is cool. And, well, I definitely want to play Collect. And the question is, do I Strike, Miracle, Collect, or do I just Collect? Or do I Miracle, Collect? Like, how much energy am I really going to be able to spend on coming turns? It seems like not actually so much. There's a lot of cards that are suddenly fairly irrelevant. But I don't know. I guess I want to be playing apparitions. So, yeah, give me 2 turns of extra energy, I guess. Did this get upgraded? Where's my... I guess it did get upgraded. It must have been by lesson learned, because I don't remember doing that. Pretty great, though. Excuse me? I don't have any, any apparitions in my hand? But it's kind of okay, right? I'll just wall up and end the turn with an empty fist or something. And I'll be able to crescendo again next turn. I mean, he's only attacking for 28. I don't know. I guess I should empty fist, though, right? I could just defend. Stay in wrath mode. Get out of here. I don't need no stinking blocks. Like, I think he's dead next turn, so... I think just empty fist is a good deal, and then next turn we crescendo, play 4 or more smites, and absolutely wipe him off the map. And I feel really bad about throwing away my bottled miracle, which is what happened, right? I have more miracles than I need. I don't know. Boop. I'm retaining 4 cards and gaining 2 more, so I'll actually overdraw a bit here, but it's not a big deal. Oh, that's right. I want a lesson learned this turn. Which it should be easy. I just have to figure out when to play it. So 26 and 26 is 52, and then this is lethal. Nunchucks are going off, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Alright, so we took 1 damage that fight. Molten Egg is great. The boot, it doesn't seem likely we'll be doing that much small damage, but sure, you know, it's always nice to have. At the start of your turn, gain 3 mantra. I'm a lot more excited about Crush Joints, even though it's not upgraded. Making the enemy vulnerable when you have this apparition pen nib wrath thing is like pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I want the fire over the question mark, but I guess there is some question about that. Oh, it's already upgraded from the is it Toxic Egg? Molten Egg. Yeah, it wasn't upgraded when I was looking at it, but now it is. And every card reward we look at in future will actually have the upgrade applied to it, but like it doesn't adjust what the rewards look like after taking an artifact reward in this or a relic reward in the same combat. So yeah, having this be upgraded is superb. That much happier I took it. Give me, well, I was gonna say upgrading Vault is great because not Vault, Wallet is great because we're always in Wrath mode now, right? But you know, that's only because Apparition is on, and if you upgrade the Wallop, like the extra block is not relevant while you're in Apparition, so I shouldn't use that as my decider. I could just upgrade Collect so that it's like not so bad to play it at the end of a turn or something with when you've already played other stuff. Yeah, that seems fine. I have to actually go to the campfire to do that. Oh! That's right, I can take a 3rd elite. The last one did 1 damage, so it seems like a good deal, right? Who's left? The Gremlins. Yeah, sign me up. Maybe this time don't discard miracles for no reason, though. I'm thinking we just start with a vault, and I'm not sure who we vault against. Like, is this another one of those times that we try to just kill the main dude and ignore the little ones? I think so. Okay. So I need to play a skill this turn. I kind of want it to be Apparition, but if it is, then I can't play Crush Joints even with my Miracle. So I think the play is Miracle, Crush Joints for Vulnerability, Vault. Given so much, it doesn't... I guess I should play Just Lucky after the Vulnerability. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, I get to Pen Nib. Just Lucky actually decreases the damage that I will do, right? Instead of 8 and 16, we could just deal 32. So... do I value 1 of my own health more than I value 8 of the boss's health? I guess I do, actually. Plus, it like speeds up Nunchuck and Pen Nib reactivating. And I get to Scry. It's not an amazing choice. Oh, he's vulnerable too, so this is 48. Whereas instead, this would be 16, 24 plus 12. Which is 36. So it's costing me 12 damage to gain 1 block. I'm a little bit less gung-ho about that idea. Yeah. Skip the scry. Oh, thank God we got the apparition. So I believe we want a crescendo, and then Lesson Learned will deal 28, with which we can kill either of these 2 gremlins. I'm not really sure which is best. This guy basically just attacks for 1 every turn, and this guy is providing shield, which could slow the combat down by a lot. So I guess I should kill this one. And then we just apparition to not get murdered. We're still taking some damage, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's 4, not 40. I believe we can just wallop this guy and ignore all this damage. And we get to go battle him as well. Like, 2 smites, they're 26 each, which is already 52. So I just need 1 more attack in my hand, which is fine. Oh, I'm not intangible right now. Whoops. Should have killed this guy. 18 damage is not really acceptable. I think I need to Flex Potion and strike him to make up for this mistake. Oh, I already have 22 block. Right, from the wallop. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. That's why I'm okay. Got it. Yeah. Just give me the battle hymn. I did draw some attacks. Plenty of them, in fact. So like a smite, follow up, Sash Whip. There you go. So we took 6 damage for these 2 relics, which seems like a pretty fair trade. Even with a max health of only 29. And actually, I think it was only 5 damage because I was down 1. Yeah. Bag of Prep, great. Horn Cleat, gain block on your 2nd turn. Sure, I guess. It's not really my idea of a good time, but... Deal 16 to all enemies, end your turn. I mean, this is not the kind of card that typically appeals to me. But it is a lot of damage. I don't know. It doesn't work on a number of turns when I wish it would work, so maybe not. I don't like spending energy just to make someone vulnerable, really. But I think this is actually pretty okay. Like, this is a lot of damage that I can save up for a turn when I don't need to do something else. Rest for only 8. Amazing. Hit me up with, like, Wallop or something? Why is it only 10? I thought it was 11 earlier. Oh, that's because it's 11 when combat, because we have the strength. This just helps a lot when you can't get apparition for whatever reason. Sure. I mean, this game is far from won, right? There's still a lot left to do. I'm tempted to just, like, play a big collect this turn. Right? Something like this. And I don't want apparition. I don't want 1 apparition. I could gain 2, but that's spending 2 of my apparitions to gain effectively 1 next turn, which is not that great. So I'm thinking just, like, keep all the free stuff and dump it all into a collect. Vigilance would be nice, but it costs me so much energy that could go into collect instead. Sash Whip is cool, but I don't care that much about his... about debuffs on him. Yeah, I'll keep a Sash Whip. I have Nunchuck available next turn also, which is great. Do I really want to pay, like... I don't know. This is giving me 2 energy, like, 4 turns from now. 5 turns from now. I'd rather just have the 1 energy on any one of those turns, I think. Oh, and we have Horncleave as well, which is nice. Nunchuck's about to go off, so... The problem is, my only way to block... Well, I only need to find 2 block, and Wallop will do that, so I don't really need Sanctity. I can just play Wallop and my Sash Whip into Power. Seems good. Next turn, I'm going to start with 5 cards in hand, right? 3 Miracles and 2 Smites. Seems cool. Now I'm wishing I'd put this Miracle in because I have enough energy for the intermediate, but I didn't know that was going to happen. This Intangible is like a little bit early. Kind of a bummer. I think we crescendo and play a shitload of attacks, right? Seems like that's the game plan usually with this deck now. What did they steal, by the way? Vault and Deceive Reality. What is Deceive Reality again? Oh, it's the one that gives you a safety? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah. Okay, so I don't really need that right now. I don't need the vault right now either. But, you know, this way I don't have to... Oh my god, Pen Nib. Wow. This way I don't have to play my apparition, you know? Next turn I will have Eruption and Apparition, both of which I'm very happy to know about. On the other hand, I'm going to have too many Miracles, right? Like, I won't be able to draw everything. But I guess it's okay to, like, just... right, I'll have 6 cards in hand and then draw 4. These 4 are fine, I think. Maybe? Yeah, I mean, I can just Apparition... Well... I'm thinking of not playing Empty Fist, so I can stay in Wrath and get more done on this coming turn with all the smites I'm going to have. But I can just play the Eruption that I have then. Yeah, that's silly. Okay, so let's Empty Fist, but we'll hit the big guy with it. And I could play this Miracle, just throw it away, to let me draw 1 extra card. But it's pretty cool to have 7 bonus energy in hand and also 2 smites. Right? Like, isn't it? Because next turn I want to play 6 energy worth of stuff, which is a Miracle and a Miracle Plus. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is fine. So we want to Wrath this guy. Where did this come from? Oh, I killed him and took it. Yes, of course. And then play a bunch of, like... Well, I guess play the flying sleeves first. Nunchucks are going to go off after all these smites as well, which is kind of interesting. No, they're not. I'm 1 short. So I want to play a smite, and I should play the Deceive Reality as well, just to gain, like, so that I don't take 2 damage. And I'm playing... So I want to play all 4 of these cards, correct? Yes. I guess I could wait on the smite. No, I want to do it now while I'm vulnerable, or while I'm in Wrath form. So we just use 2 Miracle Pluses to make that all happen. Intangible, block, meditate, and get back, I believe, the Eruption is a good one. Since, oh, I only get 1 card, not 2. Fine, perfect. That's the one I wanted. Now we Erupt again. Do I need Sanctity? How much energy do I have? A lot. So I guess we want a Miracle first. Let's play the small Miracle, just to free up some hand space. Sanctity for draw. Now we Erupt. Gained even more energy. Sash Whip, Sash Whip. Pen-nibbed smite, strike, smite. Pretty good turn. And now, if we had to, we could vault here. There are probably better options. Like, for starters, let's play Just Lucky. I mean, I don't know. This is damage. I'll keep it, I guess. It would be nice to Lesson Learned. I should be able to, right? 26, 26. That's 52. And then Lesson Learned is lethal. Ah, I need a Miracle, of course. Great. So we took, I think, just 1 damage that fight. Maybe it was 2? I don't know. This is why I wasn't too worried about the max HP. I hope more fights go like this, obviously. Rushdown? Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 1 card. That seems pretty good. Scrying the whole deck is also very good. Oh no, that's not what this is. They changed it. That's what... This used to be a 1 mana or 1 energy card that said, like, scry your whole deck. It was a skill. Now it's a power that says whenever you scry, scry more. Interesting. Well, I don't like that very much. But this is interesting. If we draw it before the first time we enter Wrath, it, like, breaks even. And then if we draw... Oh. Wait. Have we not been capturing sound this whole time? Oh my god. OBS, you kill me. You really do. I should get used to checking this, but I'm not used to it. There you go. Look at that sound. Well, congratulations for listening all the way to the end of this video. Ugh. I should figure out some way to, like, fix that. Every time I plug in my headphones, it just breaks OBS. Like, I only have Eruption and Crescendo, so I don't enter Wrath very often. But I might, like, meditate on Eruption, right? It was pretty cool. And hopefully I get more Wrath cards later. So there's some argument that, like, this could be good. And most of the time it won't be bad. So I think I'll take it. Choker? No thanks. I'm a big fan of Choker, but we have way too many miracles and stuff in this deck. Runic Pyramid. No, not with all the smites I'm gaining. So I think it's just a tiny house kind of game. Okay. Another Crescendo? It's... Oh, wow. They changed Tantrum, and it's, like, way less bad than it was, right? Wow. I would have taken the old Tantrum in this deck. It's like, who cares about leaving Wrath? I'm intangible. But this is even better, I think. It lets you interweave Calms with your Tantrums for more energy. Yeah. I mean, follow-up's cool, but... Okay, so very long episode. That's what I get for trying to do 2 acts in 1 episode. And even more of a bummer because there was no sound. Oh well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Act 3.